Right now we're going to get to our first guest that we have right here in the studio. We have with us Dr. Faisal Al Refaei, and Dr. Faisal is the Director of Clinical Services at Dasman Diabetes Institute. And as I did say earlier at the top of our program, our subject this evening with Dr. Faisal is the Discovery course, the big course that is coming up towards the end of May. Dr. Faisal, we'd like to welcome you to our program.
Thank you very much, Tarek.
It's nice to have you with us right here on the weekend show. I know you have a very busy schedule and we appreciate your time with us.
It's a pleasure to be here, Tarek. Thank you.
And now the Discovery course. After the success of the first Discovery course in March, Dasman Diabetes Institute, along with the Ministry of Health in the state of Kuwait, the University of Dundee in Scotland, and Iridia Informatics and NHS Tayside, is putting together the second Discovery course at the end of May. Maybe you could tell our audience now a little bit about this Discovery course, Dr. Faisal.
Sure, absolutely. So the Discovery course is an introductory educational course that's targeted at healthcare professionals in Kuwait, both in the public and private sector. And it really discusses the latest updates and advancements in diabetes care and education. It's given by international experts, mainly from Scotland and from Kuwait in conjunction, and is given in the form of keynote lectures and workshops that discuss various different aspects of diabetes care and education. The course is actually a prerequisite requirement for higher education that's being offered at the Dasman Diabetes Institute in collaboration with the University of Dundee, and it's a postgraduate diploma, or the potential for a master's or even a PhD in diabetes care and education. And it's the first of its kind in Kuwait as a part-time course that's really through UK universities, and it's actually entrance to it is through UK Pass, which is the national UK program for higher education.
Okay, so as I was looking at the website, Dasman Diabetes Institute website, this course seems to have a lot of advantage, a lot of pluses for the people that will register for the program. Tell us now, when will this course take place?
So it's going to take place on the 29th and the 30th of May.
Okay, and how would someone, now let's say someone in the audience, how would they be able to register or participate, take part in this Discovery course, Dr. Faisal?
Sure. Registration is through the website, our website, so it's dasmaninstitute.org, and it's a clear poster link there that would take you to the registration process, which is pretty simple and straightforward, and everything is done online.
And the question that comes to my mind right now is, this course free of charge, or does you have to pay a fee for it?
Yeah, so the course is free of charge for 250 entrants. That's our cap currently, and to be honest, the cap is only a limitation of space and nothing else. And as you said, the first course was a huge success and was oversubscribed, and we're hoping that the second one is going to be the same. Now
this second one, is it similar to the first one? Are there going to be any changes? Elaborate on that a little bit, please.
Sure. So I think as with anything you do first time, we had a bit of improvements on the second one. So we think this one is a much more efficient course. So instead of a 3-day course, it's come down to a 2-day, quite an intensive course, and we've added a few workshops that have a local flavor, if you like, as well. So we've added diabetes management in Ramadan, for example, with the season coming up. So we've made a few changes, and I think this is a better improvement on the last one.
And there'll be speakers, I believe, from Kuwait, also Dasman, Ministry of Health, also taking part in this Discovery course, correct?
That's correct, Tarek. And the nice thing about this is that we've tried in each of our workshops and lectures to kind of mix between Scottish experts and Kuwaiti experts, and so we've tried to we've managed to combine healthcare professionals from Kuwait and international speakers from abroad together in almost all of the workshops.
And that leads me actually to my next question. I mean, it's been a huge success, the strong collaboration between Dasman Diabetes Institute and the University of Dundee in Scotland. Elaborate a little bit about that collaboration and what's taken place.
Absolutely. So the collaboration started roughly about a year ago, and we've collaborated on 3 different fronts. One is in education, and this is one of the fruits of our education collaboration, this discovery course and the subsequent higher education degrees. The other is in informatics, and we've actually gone a long way in terms of informatics. So we're developing with the University of Dundee, NHS Tayside and Iridia Informatics, the first all-encompassing electronic medical record for diabetes care in Kuwait that would start from Dasman and spin out to all the primary healthcare centers and hospitals in the public sector in Kuwait. And this is really a huge advancement, we're hoping, in the way we manage diabetes care in Kuwait and the way we make decisions on how to approach that care. The third aspect is looking at clinical guidelines and standards as well. So these are kind of 3 prongs that we're working with the University of Dundee on. And in that front, we're actually, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, looking at updating the standards and clinical guidelines for diabetes management in Kuwait for the future.
Dasman Diabetes is continuously, all the time, very busy. A lot of activities taking place. I know you finished recently the French Kuwait research conference on cancer and diabetes, and many lectures, the big discovery course. Keeping busy these days.
Absolutely, we are busy. You know, it's extremely busy, very dynamic, a lot of improvement, and we've got a lot of things to do nearly every week. So we really encourage people to have a look at our website on a regular basis and keep updated on what we have to offer.
Now, once again, the discovery course, for registration, it's only online, correct?
Yes, it's only online.
Tell us about the website once again.
Absolutely.
And who is it open for, please?
So it's open for all healthcare professionals, public and private sector, free of charge, 250 applicants. Application is on the website, which is dasmaninstitute.org. We are probably closing on the 21st of May. However, the more important cap is the 250. So whenever we reach that, we close, and if we don't, we may extend it a few days more.
So we encourage all the public watching tonight's episode of The Weekend Show to log on to Dasman Diabetes Institute's website and make sure to take a look at the website, some of the events, news, and what's taken place, the collaboration programs, and so forth. And if you're interested in registering for the Discovery course, you can also log on and put your information there and register also. So people who register for the Discovery course, you touched on it earlier, just to recap a little, they'll be able to further their educational opportunities, correct? I mean, if they're at a certain degree level, there's a chance if they go through the course and they have the proper criteria, they could even get a higher degree, correct?
That is absolutely correct, Tarek. So it's a prerequisite for, like I said, a postgraduate diploma or a master's degree, and in some cases I think a PhD will be considered as well. Part-time, the only of its kind in Kuwait, in collaboration with Scotland, so it's a good opportunity. We'd like everyone to come on board.
And I know that also for the healthcare professionals, this Discovery course, there'll be some CME credits available, so a lot of pluses on all avenues.
Oh, that's correct, yes.
Okay.
So there will be CME credits, absolutely.
All right then, so with the Discovery course, and we're coming towards the end of our interview this evening, Dr. Faisal, once again recap and tell us about the registration process, who's it open for, and when is the course taking place, please?
So 29th, 30th of May, all healthcare professionals in Kuwait, private and public sector, and it's going to take place on the 29th and 30th of May at the Dasman Diabetes Institute.
And registration is online?
It is online through dasmaninstitute.org.
Okay, just log on to the website, and there it is right there, and you can register for this Discovery course. And coming towards the end of our interview, do you have any last comments for the audience watching the state of Kuwait or wherever they may be watching around the world this evening, Dr. Faisal?
I hope they just join us in the course. We look forward to seeing them.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening, Dr. Faisal Al Refaei, the Director of Clinical Services at Dasman Diabetes Institute. We really appreciate your time with us.
Thank you, Tarek. It was a pleasure.
It was a